everyone, welcome back to Dee's Stamping Dream. Today we're going to recreate this card. This actually, all of this came from the Paper Pumpkin for 2018 for the December one. The only things that did not come from the Paper Pumpkin are the little rhinestones and then this paper. This star paper is actually from Festive Farmhouse. So you would need that, but you could also use this paper instead if you wanted to, if you got the Paper Pumpkin kit. This card is going to be super easy to recreate, and then I just did this on the inside. So I did use the stamps, the Merry and Bright, on the outside, and then on the inside I used it's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year right here. So let me show you how I created this little card. The first thing you're going to need is a piece of crumb cake cardstock, and it's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I'm just going to get my bone folder if I can find it. You guys lose stuff, because I'm telling you, I usually have them sitting right here, and then voila, they're gone. Or use your fingernail, it works just as good. Okay, so we are going to do this card portrait. So we're going to put it up this way. And then this paper is cut at 5 1/4 by 4. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere that onto our cardstock. I love crumb cake. It's kind of my go-to. I'm trying really hard not to use it as much, but you guys will notice that I use it a lot. I just like, I don't know, I just like the color of it. Especially with these Festive Farmhouse papers, which I've used a lot of too. So, there we go. That looks even. Yep. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to recreate this piece right here. So let me set this to the side. I'm going to get a piece of my old paper that's got glue and ink and all that good stuff on it. I'm going to remove the sticker, and I'm going to kind of put it up here. So if and I know I will, if I go off the edge, it's not going to ruin these two pieces. I'm going to be using Call Me Clover and Tranquil Tide. Then I'm also going to be using this piece of pine. So I'm just going to try to get it on the edge there. And so what we're going to do, if you notice on here, is I just have it ever so slightly all the way across. And I did both colors. If you don't want to cover up the ends of this, you can move the Merry and Bright down, and I think I might do that this time if it looks good. We'll kind of see what it looks like, and we'll go from there. That's what we're going to work on right now, is all of these little pine tree leaves. So I'm going to start off with Call Me Clover. Whoop. And I always get it on me. Never fails. And then, here we go. So, Tranquil Tide, Call Me Clover is over here. I'm just going to, and I don't want to do them all the same. And gosh, that is like my pet peeve, is to get it all over my block. So, I'm just going to start at the top, and then just kind of do it all different ways. It doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, I prefer that it's not. You can have some that are longer, some that are shorter, and you can see why I didn't want them too close to each other. I'm going to go ahead and just get that off. And then I'm just going to use my chamois and just go ahead and get that cleaned off, because I don't want to contaminate my other pad here. And so then I'm just going to, and you can tell it's just a little bit darker. You would think, oh, it's kind of a blue color, but with this it works really nicely. So there you go. That's all you have to do. Let me clean this off again. There we go. And yes, I stuck my finger in it, see? Hot mess, guys. I always wear just as much ink. So to close our pads, our ink pads, you just do them like this. You grab it right here and push it closed. Again, grab it, push it closed. Okay, so now that I have this piece, I'm going to kind of leave it on here for right now because I want to decide if I'm going to put this more down this way. I don't know, I'm thinking I might. So I'm going to put this to the side and I'm going to get out the Merry and Bright. And I'm going to set it, oh goodness. I'm going to set it right down there. Perfect. And I actually got the Stampin' Spot from the Paper Pumpkin kit. So there we go. Merry and Bright. Perfect. So I'm just gonna, and you can not use the gold or you can use the gold, whatever you want to do. Perfect. Love it. Can't wait to get this cleaned up here. Great. Okay. Get this put back on my, I usually try to store them how they came. That's just me. Probably a little cray-cray, but that's the way I like it. Okay, so now, excuse me, now I'm going to put my circle, and I want it pretty much in the middle. And again, this is from the paper from Festive Farmhouse. And that looks pretty good. Then I'm just going to take this piece off. And you could do, you know, Festive Farmhouse has some wood-looking paper, so you could use that and just cut it in a strip instead of having it as a sticker. There we go. Perfect. So now I'm thinking, yeah, I'm thinking the Merry and Bright right down there. And I kind of like it with the gold. I didn't do it with the gold last time, but I'm kind of liking it. It's looking even. Yes. Awesome. So now really all we're going to do is just put these little red rhinestones. Just, they don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be anywhere specific. You can put them, that looks like 2, and it is. You can put them anywhere you want, and as many as you want. There we go. I like that. So that's the front of the card. And then you can do the inside like I did. I'm not going to do that today, but you could do the inside just like this with an extra piece of paper. And then these, which are so pretty, are right here. And they came in sheets like this, and then you just punch them out. See that? So cool. And you could have used those too, but I liked, for some reason, I just liked the ink and the different colors. But you could do either one. So yeah, there you have it. Thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Please like and thumbs up my videos, and please subscribe. And then follow me on dstampingdream.blogspot.com or Muscle on Facebook. My instructions for the cards are always on my Blogspot. Thank you. Have a great night.